It's a good day when I don't have to be negative about my Ipsy selection. I am pretty pleased with my November products. So I have the Glam Bag, the Boxy Charm by Ipsy, and also the quarterly icon box to share with you guys today. And I've tried out almost all of the products so I can give you my honest thoughts. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Aleisha Budget Beauty. My name is Aleisha. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, monthly Ipsy, very honest reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. Okay, you guys. So yes, it is the November selection, and it is also the icon box time. And our icon is none other than Miss Lisa Vanderpump. And you guys, I do have a little chip on my shoulder being a major Bravo fanatic and a Lisa Vanderpump fan, VPR, Vanderpump Rules, Beverly Hills Housewives. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not a Lisa Vanderpump fan. So I personally was really excited. Do I think she really picked out these products? No, I don't. The woman is mega filthy rich. She is probably slathering on like $500 face creams like La Mer. She's probably using La Mer, but still, I was excited to see Miss Lisa Vanderpump. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I got in each of the selections, the box, bag, and icon box. And I'm actually pretty pleased. Okay, first up we have the Glam Bag, and I do actually like this. It's kind of snaky, silvery. I do like the bag, faux leather. And honestly, this is I think 2 months in a row now, if not 3, but definitely 2 months in a row now, where the Glam Bag pops. Like, the Glam Bag is really good, I think. I mean, considering what the price is for it and what's inside and what I used to get in mine, I think it's been really good. So actually on my eyes, I have 3 different palettes. So I got 3 palettes total from all 3 of these different categories of subscriptions. So I'll kind of try to tell you what is on my eyes specifically from each palette. But we do have a palette in the Glam Bag. This is from Boxom Cosmetics, I believe. Yes, Boxom. We've received them before. We did get a palette in the past that I thought was pretty good. It was a neutral palette. This is Ballerine is the palette name. And it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a Natasha Denona mini is what I would compare this to. Honestly, out of all 3 palettes that I got, and I'll show you the other 2 here in a little bit, I think this is the best quality. I think the mattes perform the best. I think the shimmers are really pretty. They have a nice sparkly quality to them. Some of the matte shimmers in the other palettes you'll see were a little flatter, where these have some dimension of sparkles, and the mattes are really smooth, blendable. So I think it's cute. Is it exciting? No, but I think this is a really good, just everyday little palette. All right, next up, we have a hair product. This is the Repair Bond Leave-In Conditioner by Marc Anthony. Marc Anthony, not the singer Marc Anthony, but he's in hair care. Now, I've received this before and I like it. I just don't remember if it was in Ipsy or if it was in my Walmart subscription box. And I'm thinking it might have been the Walmart box. So I haven't used this one because I already have the other one that I haven't emptied yet, but I do like this. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's also supposed to kind of like just zhuzh up and repair your hair a little bit, give it, I think, a little bit of like sleekness, take care of frizziness. And I think this smells pretty decent. So I think this is a good little one. It's a good travel thing to have. Then we have an eye cream. This is by Gold Faden. This is the Eye Defy. I've used this twice, used it last night and this morning. It's a thicker consistency, which I really like under the eyes. And this actually feels really nice. Like I kind of, a lot of times with eye creams think they're basically all the same, but this felt a little more nourishing than most, and this is an expensive brand. Then we have an eyeliner. This is the Lovecraft Beauty eyeliner, the gel pencil. I do have it in my lower lash line. This is Searchlight, and it is a kind of charcoaly black with some sparkles. It's probably gonna be hard to see the sparkles, but it's not just a true jet black. It's definitely like smoke colored and then just with like a little bit of sparkle to it, which I think is really cool. You know, it's very wearable. We all use dark in our tight line, but it gives just a little extra something having a little sparkle. And then I got another Fenty lip. I got a Fenty lip in my last bag. I get another one here. This is the Gloss Bomb and it is in Fenty Glow. I do have it on top of some other lip products I'll show you in a minute. And it's just a really nice, peachy, just kind of ever so slightly shimmery. It feels really, really beautiful. This is not the stingy, plumping one. It just is a gorgeous formula. You guys, I think this was one of my best bags. Again, I thought last month was one of my best bags. I think this month is excellent too. It makes me really happy to be able to be positive and give it a good review. So I am happy with my Glam Bag. All right, moving on to the Boxy Charm Box. Now, I tried every product that I received except the hair, because I have not washed my hair. It's not a washing hair day yet. So I didn't try the hair care. And then there's one other product that I forgot to try. But so this one I did not try. This is, oh yes, and this purposely I did not try. This is the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Cleanser. And the reason why I didn't try this is I cannot do vitamin C typically on my skin. It breaks me out horribly. So that's why I didn't try it. It stinks because it's a really, really big bottle, but it'll just be someone else's really big bottle. I've had troubles with breakouts recently, driving me nuts, and I don't want to do something to aggravate it. So I'm not even going to try that. But I love Murad, and if you can do vitamin C, I think that would be an amazing get for you. Now, I do have this Sonage collagen boosting serum, and this is supposed to be used after wash and toner. I did use it twice, and I quite like this. It is, I believe, botanicals in here. It has that sort of herbal smell to it, so it feels like it smells natural. It feels like I'm not putting something, you know, chemically or like with added fragrance in it. It feels like natural product going on my face, and it plumps and smooths. I really like this so far. It's going to take some time, but I can kind of tell something when I put this on. So not mad at that, even though I'm not always skincare crazy. With these subscriptions, I'm not mad at that. Then we have this mascara. This is also not my favorite. This is the Bare Minerals Maximalist Mascara. The reason why I'm not that into this is I just kind of feel like these are impractical at this point. This is the wand. It's huge. Like, see how big and thick this is? Unless you have naturally just bush lashes, really, really thick, long lashes, I can't even really get to my thin lashes without poking my eye with this. It's just way, way, way too big. I feel like the population that can use this, that have that thick of lashes, is not that big. So I kind of wish they would just quit making those. It doesn't make sense to me. Even if the formula's good, if the actual brush can't get it on my lashes, I don't really like it. So this is kind of a fail for me. Then we have this lip product by Dew of the Gods. This is the Lip Butter Apple Sugar Plum. Has hyaluronic acid in it. I do really like this. It feels lovely. I put it on top of, I've got 3 different lips here that I'll show you the other, but this is one that you can wear by itself or one that you can just top on a lipstick to give some added nourishment. Having hyaluronic acid, has a little scent to it, but it doesn't have a tint. It's clear, and it kind of does smell like an apple sugar plum, almost like an apple butter, something like that. So now the last thing in the Boxycharm is this Violet Voss Disco Drip Eyeshadow Palette. Now I do have a little bit on from this on my eyes. There's only one matte in here. Okay, let me just say about this palette. If I didn't have a big eyeshadow palette collection, I think this would be really, really fun. If I didn't know a lot of formulas, you know, we get so many just neutrally palettes in Ipsy and Boxy. I was happy to see just something a little different. I don't think this is that practical as a palette. Like if I were a makeup brand, this isn't something I would put out because it has one matte, the rest are shimmers, and I don't really understand the point of just having one matte in here. Either make it all shimmer or add maybe like 2 more mattes in here at least. But I do like this shade a lot, Mirror Ball. It is a pretty kind of icy pink blue that's really pretty in the inner corner. So I do have that inner corner here. I did use the matte just ever so slightly out here. And then, oh, I used the purple shimmer right here that's pretty flat. Honestly, this formula is not great. So I'm not gonna keep this palette. I'll pass it along to someone else. But if I didn't have a big eyeshadow palette collection, I think this would be thrilling to get. So I'm not gonna be too hard on it. All right, now we have the Icon box, and here is the Icon. It is Miss Lisa Vanderpump. I'm not even gonna explain her to you guys. If you don't know who she is, you don't know who she is, but she is fabulous. And I know all about her. I have friends that have pictures with her that have met her before. So really, really fun that she was the Icon. And here we go. Okay, Icon box. So the first item is this mask by Kors, and at first I was kind of like, ugh, like more skincare, but I will say I love Kors. It has become a brand that I really, really love their body care, and I like their fragrances as well. So I wasn't too upset since I really like this brand. But this is a volcanic skin reset mask. So this is supposed to detoxify. It's a clay mask with BHA and AHAs in here. And I really like these type of masks to use about once a week because you can feel it really refreshing your skin. This is one of those that after you wash it off, it feels like you have a jet pack, like something like cooling on your face. And then every product you put on top, like when I put on my serums and my moisturizer, it just kind of reactivates it and it feels really cooling and refreshing. So I really, really like this. You do have to wear sunscreen with this because it does have actives, by the way. Now, these are 2 I did not use. This is a Scalp Revival by Briogeo. It is a rosemary pre-wash oil. I've really gotten into scalp care recently. You know, that's something that I think a lot of us neglected, and it's really kind of had this attention brought to like your hair grows from your scalp. So it only makes sense that that's what you need to treat the most instead of the actual hair. Like this is dead. This is where the growth is. So it makes sense. I have a lot of scalp treatments though, because they've been so popular. I have ones that are like scrubs, detox scrubs. I have oils. So this one is an oil, and you do put it in first, then you wash your hair. So I have not tried it, but I am excited to try it. And Briogeo is a really, really good hair care brand. This is Origins Ginseng SPF 30. I meant to try this for you guys, and I completely forgot. I have a different SPF on today, but let me just see. Okay, it is a white one, and it takes a while to rub it in. Does have that sort of ginseng smell to it, so we'll see. I really like when my SPFs are a little bit more sheared out and glowy than this, but it's always nice to get an SPF. We could always use them, so don't mind that too much. Now, let's see. Next up, we have from Dermalect. This is their Rapid Repair Daily Amino Gel Cleanser. I did use this last night to cleanse. I felt like it left my skin not stripped feeling. It felt very kind of moisturizing. Did a good job taking makeup off, but at the same time didn't feel stripping. So that's positive. And I really do like this brand a lot. Everything I've tried from them, I like. I've received things in Ipsy before that I then purchased myself because I liked it so much. So even though kind of heavy skincare here, not too bad ones. All right, then we have a fragrance, which of course, you know, I'm the fragrance girl. I'm in love with it. And I'm always so jealous when people get fragrance in Ipsy and I don't. Then I get one and it's one I already have. But I'm not that mad. Still happy I got a fragrance. I just wish it was something that was new to my nose and exciting. But this is Rosie by Rosie Jane. So by Rosie Jane is the name of the house, and then the actual fragrance is called Rosie. And this is one of my favorites of the By Rosie Janes. This is kind of a skin scent with a little bit more going on than most skin scents. So this has rose, neroli, bergamot, vanilla, and musk, I believe. So it's kind of this very soft, musky rose scent. And it's very, very easy wear. It's a good daytime wear, a good like gym scent, office scent. It's not offensive. I do really like this one. So even though I'm kind of disappointed it's not something new for me, I will take a fragrance. It makes me very excited. All right, the last three are actually makeup items. So we have a liner. This is a Laura Mercier, their Caviar liner, and this is the shade Dark Plum. I did use it to tight line up top and then do this ever so slight wing. It's a very, very dark, dark, dark purple. You almost can't even tell unless you put it next to something else and compare, but it's very smooth. This is an excellent formula, really, really good, nice liner. Then on the lip, this is an LYS, and I've been wanting one of these because I really like this packaging. It's kind of this faux leather looking. It's very sleek and slim. These are my favorite type of applicators for the lips, are these slim packages, because it can really just fit in the Cupid's bow nicely. I don't have trouble going outside the lines with ones like these. This formula is very smooth, so it is on today. This is the shade Sincere. It feels almost like a balm. It's that smooth and very, very hydrating, but still has good pigment, even though it's kind of like a lip balm type of formula. And I do think this color makes sense with like the palettes that I got as well, because it's that peachy color. So the palette that I got in the Icon box is actually not my favorite either. But again, if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of palettes, I think it'd be thrilling to get this. This is the Tartelette Juicy palette by Tarte. And I do have a few of the shades on today. I really like the mattes in here a lot. Unfortunately, the shimmers are very dull. I did use this one. I think this is the best one as far as when I was swatching them. And then I used it to do my highlight on my forehead, nose, and my cheeks. So, I mean, it's great as a highlight. It just, the other shimmers are kind of flat. They don't have a lot of sparkle. They're more of those satin. And I get it, like, if Lisa Vanderpump really did pick this out, which I don't think she did, but it would make sense for aging eyelids because you don't want a lot of texture to your shimmers. But for me, they're a little bit dull. But mattes are excellent. I used, I think, 3 of the mattes in the look today, and I think that part is really pretty. So I'll probably also pass this one along. I really do think out of all 3 of the palettes that Element had the best quality. But that is it, you guys, for my November selections. And I mean, I'm taking a few things into consideration. I'm putting myself in the shoes. If I was a paying customer and I wasn't a content creator that has tons and tons of, you know, makeup and eyeshadow palettes and indie palettes, would I be happy with this? And I think I would be very, very happy. So I have to give it a pretty good review. You guys let me know what things you think were the best in this. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.